Welcome back to another episode of No Handouts Podcast with your boy G. And today I got my co-host with me.
Yes, sir. Got your boy Cooks in the building. You already know what it is.
Yeah, and today we got a special guest over here on my right.
Yes, sir.
Please, if they don't know where to find you, if they don't know who you are, if they living under a rock,
For sure.
if they living in the 1970s, please let them know.
Hey, listen, they must be if they don't know, but it's Dregottheblues. I'm coming from Bloomfield, Connecticut. What's up, y'all? I'm happy to be here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, appreciate you coming
Shout out
bro.
to Blue,
Appreciate
man.
y'all having me, for real, man.
Yo, bro. How you feeling today, bro?
Dog, I'm on top of the moon right now. Honestly, I'm coming off of what felt like one of the best weekends of my life, man. I was out in Long Island celebrating the love of two of my good friends.
That's fire,
Feel
bro.
me? And, it was just a lot of reflection, time spent with old friends and whatnot, catching up. Just reminder that time is precious, man. Life is precious, and you gotta celebrate everything while you can. You know,
Sure. No, it's facts, bro.
I'm feeling good, man.
Real shit,
Thank you
man.
for asking.
It's good. It's good to see like your friends get married. It's good to see your friends elevate.
Yeah,
It's
man.
good to see that love, especially if they've been together for a while.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm
10
saying?
years,
So it's
man.
that's
Yeah,
fire. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
that's
man.
just time, man, for sure, bro. Man, yeah, hell yeah, I feel you, bro. I had a good weekend too. I can't complain. I was cool and relaxing. I got a washer and dryer.
There we
Hey,
go.
At the
There we
crib,
go.
Shout out
hey,
to the
as an
dryer.
adult and shit, you know what I'm saying? Our new flexes and shit be like you get a new furniture, a new set
That
of
be-
plates, nigga.
that be that shit.
They be like, yo, this shit. I'm about to go home and try a new cup, bro.
When
I
you
just
get
got.
older, bro, the flexes change a little bit.
Yeah, for real. Like niggas be like, yo, nigga, I like your shoes. Like, yeah, nigga, but nigga, I got a washer and dryer, nigga, at the crib. Like a front loader too, nigga. So
Priorities change.
Yo, real shit, bro. Hell yeah, man. Yo, bro, we never got the chance to ever talk about King Pleasure. King Pleasure
man.
is one of my dopest projects that I feel like I bump to on the daily, bro. Like
Thank you, man.
I have to. Like it's just
Thank you. It
it's
means
just
a lot
one
to
of
hear
them
that.
one of them projects, bro, that hit home because we come from like a similar background. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
what was your thought process creating that, bro?
Man, so believe it or not, man, by the time that dropped, all but the outro, the song King Pleasure itself was kind of old to me. I want to say I was working on that for like 2 years or so. And it was a turbulent time, man. I learned a lot, not only about my process and as far as a creative during that time, but just about myself, man. You know, I had just moved home from New York after 7 years of being out there.
Shout out
feel
to
me?
NYC,
Yeah, man. I love
Dead
it.
ass
I love
nigga.
it. Listen, CT made me, but NY raised me. That's
Hey.
a fact. Feel me? I could never dismiss the part of me that
That's
you
home.
know,
That's home
that-
too,
That started there. Feel me? So I've learned a lot about myself out there, and coming home, you know, it was a lot for me, man, at the time because perspective is everything, right? You know, I had just came off of losing a job. Feel me? Losing my girl. Feel me? I had lost my whip. I just got to get into a new one because the old one was shitting the bed on me. Feel me? So there was a lot of things that I felt like were out of my control at the time. And, you know, I came back home and was spending a lot of time with, you know, old friends and such. And, you know, to keep it short, like, you just growing pains, you know. Over time, people change, you know, and distance. Sometimes, you know, you start to realize different things about yourself, and you realize like the old habits you had and the old spaces you frequented, they don't serve you anymore.
Right,
you know, so
That's true. That's evolution, man.
Oh, real shit.
You know,
Right.
that is the definition of growth, man. You can't, or what is the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
Expecting
Different results.
You know
Yeah,
what
real
I'm saying?
shit,
So-
real shit.
that was a bar when Einstein said, yeah, man.
Nah, but that's
that
facts
was-
though. Like people be sleeping on that, bro. We can't be stuck as humans in the same cycle, bro.
Yeah.
We're like the cycle fucking cracks. Like, you know, it's funny that y'all bring that up though. Y'all ever seen the show Chaos on Netflix?
Nah, it's-
Yo, so it's we just finished it. It's funny, me and Lil D finished this shit recently. So it's basically, just to give you a quick summary, it's basically about Greek gods, right? So like Zeus, you know, Zeus is on some weird shit, bro. The whole show is fucking weird.
He
bro.
on some weird
So Zeus is fucking his sister Hera. Trippy.
Yeah.
That's his wife.
Yo,
Like, bugged out. It's regular God shit.
The crazy shit is that's probably the real story, but in everything other medias, it's probably portrayed differently so that people accept it more when they watch
Right.
it. But that's probably like the real story.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's talking about basically like their town as gods, and like people praise them. They be doing this shit like this called like Vero. They'll be like Vero, you know, and they'll be like praising the gods, and I'm like,
Salute.
and basically they think that doing that is going to get them reincarnated. And the plot twist is they don't get reincarnated. They just go into some fucking thing called the nothing.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's crazy to think that the cycle keeps on thinking. The gods kept thinking that they were gonna keep getting praised, and they really just taking niggas' souls and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so the cycle, even for gods,
Right.
could get broken. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for
And
sure.
it's like people get tired of the same shit. People kept defying the gods and was like, I'm all set with y'all.
It's crazy to think about that shit. I don't know how
Be
like
trippy, bro.
how deep you guys get into like that part of it, but not so much like modern like religion, but like back in the day they speak a lot about like the gods that there were, like Zeus and even like the ones, you know, Thor, all those guys. They say that those guys are really some dickheads.
For
Like,
sure.
they
I don't doubt it.
they didn't care about the people, bro.
You know what, bro? It's like
they really
meeting your
did it.
favorite artist, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, your artist might be the dopest nigga online. He might look like the dopest nigga making music, but really in person, that nigga's a piece of shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I was,
Essentially, and I think that's what humans served as, was a reflection of the gods. You know, all that was good and bad about them.
Right.
You know, because there were wars amongst gods. You know what I mean?
Right,
And there was a lot of deceit and lies and this and that. Because I didn't watch Chaos, but I watched Blood of Zeus.
of course, that was hard. Hell
Which
yeah.
also gets very
Yeah,
into
same shit,
some
yeah.
of the dysfunction,
Right.
you know, that existed in those tales of, you know,
Blood of
Greek
Zeus is fire,
mythology.
though.
So,
That shit is crack.
yeah,
I saw season 1. I haven't picked up
You-
season 2.
you gotta
but-
fuck with that shit. That
Season
shit's
2
crack.
is incredible, man.
That shit is
They
crack,
did
man.
that.
Shout out
Yeah,
to Blood
but-
of Zeus, yo.
but
If y'all
like-
trying to put us as voice actors, my niggas, yo, hit us up, my nigga. Yeah.
But I like that, man. I like shit that like sheds a light on truthfulness. You know what I mean? I
sure,
don't like
for
the
sure.
bullshit. You know what I mean? I like
sure.
the, like even if it's bad, you give me the real shit. I rather that. I find that
Right.
more of an interesting story than whatever narrative is being trying to be painted. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like that's what has the world fucked up though, low key. Like being able to fucking change the narrative, you know what I'm saying? And it doesn't matter what it is. Like honestly, like it feels like life is a big ass fucking Wikipedia blog. Like you remember back
Anybody can do
anybody
whatever.
can edit this shit. Like, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck? That's not fair, nigga. Like,
The truth ain't real. Look this shit up.
like, yo, like this shit is crazy.
Shit right
like
there.
anybody can just push this shit. Like the media can say whatever. Like, and then it's just like, hey, but the media said it. It was on the internet.
I think that's what's most dangerous about just the internet and this accessibility age. Feel me? It's like,
Oh, true.
bro, I come from. You have to earn a voice.
Yo.
You know, not everybody deserves a voice. 'Cause
Right.
not everybody gonna say the right thing
No,
with it.
hey,
you know
that's
what I
a
mean?
fact, bro.
So
That's a fact.
accessibility done made this world a wicked place.
Real
you
shit.
know, where people
Everybody
can
got
spread
an
all
opinion
types of
type
lies,
shit.
misinformation,
Yeah.
hateful
Right.
this or that. You know, push narratives,
Real shit.
objectives. You know, all of that. It's wicked out here, bro.
No facts. I feel like when it turned into like Facebook being like people's diaries and shit. I feel like when you like post it and then it's like your voice, like, you know what I'm saying? Like people just be comedians on that.
Hey, you know what I
motherfucker. Like,
hate? You know what I hated on
I'm
Facebook?
one of them. I don't give a fuck.
You know the shit that pissed me off on Facebook the most?
What?
It's like when somebody would post pictures, but they would like just post the whole camera roll.
Oh,
So
yo,
you get,
yo,
like,
that
27 pictures
that's
of
OD.
nothing.
Yo, it's
Yeah,
the
you just
OD.
like,
Like,
yo.
sis, you just took a pic of your fork and
I am not liking this.
like you just took a pic of your plate. Like that's it. And then
For the same duplicates, you like,
like,
is
yo,
you
yeah, yo, nah, bro. The craziest shit right now, like the internet is crazy, yo. Even niggas in jails trying to scam you. Like I got niggas locked up, bro, and I got niggas from like making like fake pages of them in jail, bro. Like crouching and everything. I got that nigga DMing me like, yo, bro, let me get $20, bro. Like, bro, yo, it's to that. Like,
I
the
need
internet,
that commissary, bro.
Yo, dead ass though. They be like, yo, send it to this Cash App, and they gonna make it find their way to me.
Hey, yo.
Hey, I can't even be mad at it.
I
though,
can't
bro.
either, but it's like, damn,
you
nigga.
gotta hustle out here. feel me?
That Dorito pasta, man.
How
They
many
gotta get
niggas you
bread.
asked?
Bro, we enter a society where if you ain't a hustler, you gonna get
Hey.
left in the dirt.
You ain't
so-
lying.
If y'all know me, man, y'all gotta get it however possible, sis.
Oh, mommy.
This game is crazy. Yo, Drake, just to kind of like go a little bit back. I kind of want you to tell the story. Like, how did you start? You know, in the music, like,
Word.
what got you going, and then what kind of pushed you to be like, yo, I'm gonna start recording. I'm gonna start really like pushing it. You know what I mean?
Right. So I mean, essentially, bro, at the crux of it all, I was a church kid. Feel me? So I'm at church every Sunday. I'm at choir rehearsal every Tuesday. I'm at Bible study every Thursday. You know what I mean? So I was always around, the music ministry. And I think it was something that I didn't all the way understand, right? Because I was here and there on the message at times, but like there was always a feeling associated with what I would hear, and that was the thing that almost made me excited to go back to church every week. And as time went on, just kind of like just like kind of throwing myself at things, like asking questions and seeking answers. Right. I remember when I first got to New York, I was just seeing these kids walk around with like guitar bags, and like drumsticks, and this and that. And I'm just like, bro, like, what y'all do? Like, feel me? Just what's up with that? Feel me? Where y'all going? Like, what do y'all be hanging out at and shit like that? Feel me? Next thing I know, I'm chilling with like all these like white boys and punk bands, and we going to all these DIY basement shows. Dudes mosh pitting and sweating and jumping around.
That's the beauty of New York, yo,
bro.
The people be sleep about that shit. Like that shit is like the underground music scene of New York is so beautiful. The people slump on that shit for real, for real.
Yeah, New York crazy. You an elevator ride away from being in a fucking bowling ring.
And yo, no funny. You don't need much to have fun in New York.
You really don't.
You don't need much in New York to have fun.
Bro, that's why you see a lot of New Yorkers don't leave.
Right.
Bro, you walk one more block and you done seen something you never seen before, met somebody you never knew before, ate something you ain't never tasted before. You know what I mean? It's like ever expansive and it's constantly changing too. Right. And I think that's the beautiful part about it. I know some, the New Yorkers, they've been there a long time. They don't always love to see their city change.
For sure.
But as somebody coming from the outside in, it just reeks of opportunity, and it's a beautiful thing that you just want to be a part of, even if only for a little bit, even if just for a weekend. I want to go do a show, I want to go to brunch, I want to go to a museum, because there's so much to experience. And I feel like I was spoiled, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Like living out there, I felt like I was spoiled because like anytime I was curious, there was something to pique that curiosity.
Oh shit.
I'm constantly in the city. Now I'm in Westchester. Now we upstate. Fuck it, let's take this bus to Jersey. Like there was just so much to do and to learn about. And I think that was the thing that really, really like pushed me into like just fearlessly doing music, because it was something I always kind of kept to myself. Right. I started rapping probably in like 9th grade, but I wasn't the loudest about it. Right. I didn't necessarily believe I was that great at it. Dudes would be freestyling in the lunchroom at school, and I'm just standing in the back watching them get their shit off, knowing that I just want to be heard. I just want to express myself, but I didn't feel ready. Because I thought so highly of the people I admired. I'm like, nah, I got to get to a certain level before I'm willing to put myself out there to the world. Right. And I think New York gave me the opportunities to just like collect all these little, marbles, like nuggets of information and experience. And then it just naturally became a thing where, like I was just performing all the time, and that like music, it was something that it found me, bro. Essentially, it found me. There were times where I really was just lost. Like, I don't know what to do with myself. Next thing I know, like, you just writing. You know what I mean? Or I'm teaching myself something on piano. Right. I think of all the nights I spent in the piano rooms at my school, kind of just, like, trying to I ain't know no chords. I ain't know no theory. I'm just in front of it, bro. But it was access.
Right.
It was just the ability to be around that. It changed everything for me. I mean, we don't get that shit coming from where we come from,
facts,
bro. They getting rid of music programs out here, art programs out here.
That's real shit. That's real shit. Like, so I'm not gonna say too much. I do work like in the school system, so I get to see it. Like, and where I work, like they got money. So what they do is they have a lot of, like you said, they got a lot of opportunities out there, bro. Like where I go, bro, they teach Mandarin, and this elementary school. They teaching these kids Mandarin.
That's crazy.
That's wild. If you go to one of these schools now, like, even in high school, they ain't even trying to teach you that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I actually, so I went to I was about to say, bro, I actually went to one of them crack schools. Okay. And it was, the one I went to was for global and international studies.
Nice.
So we always had like exchange students and exchange programs and such. I didn't go live in another country, but I actually got the chance to visit China
Oh, shit.
Because I was in class learning Mandarin for about 4 to 5-ish years.
Okay.
So I actually got to go to China in 10th grade, bro, and like practice, and it was just
that's fire.
Cool. It was life changing.
That's fire.
Yeah, that's fire.
It's life changing.
That is fire.
That's fire, man.
But it's one of them things that it's like you don't know how fire it is
Yeah.
until you're in the middle of it.
Right.
Because that shit is just like, bro, everything I thought I knew about the world, rip
Just
that
went-
shit
yeah,
away.
it's just gone, bro.
Rip that shit away.
And that's
You
why
gotta
it's so
learn
the
again.
beauty of travel, bro.
Bro,
It's the beauty of traveling, bro.
I respect that shit.
That
shit
is fire,
hard,
bro.
'cause,
Hell yeah.
Man, when I went to school, they was like, the languages they taught was Spanish. That was
Yeah, that's the furthest, and the
That
Spanish
was it,
they
bro.
teach is not like
That was it.
what we grew up on. Like
Yeah.
it's a different, like Spanish has so many different dialects.
Dialects,
Yeah. So it's the same thing with like Japanese or Mandarin. Same thing. Like I did going to like a school that like after school we had like the option to do a sport or learn a language and shit. So they had like African drumming, they had Mandarin, or you can learn French and shit. And then the French teacher will bring like French snacks and shit to like connect with us and shit. But shit, yeah, I know. Shit, I got kicked out, man. Hey, but that shit was a dope experience. And then I
took the baguette with you, bro.
You took the baguette.
With you.
I was about to, no funny. Nah, but that shit, yeah. Hey, nah, they did their thing. I shout out to that school, man. I ain't even gonna put y'all out there, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's a different experience, man. Like I said, I did go to. I mean, I don't even mind saying where I went to school. Middle school, I went to Two Rivers, so that was over there in
I know about Two Rivers.
That was cool. They had things like you could build fucking robots and shit.
Yeah,
And like it was cool.
That was probably one of the first schools to do shit like that.
Then I went to Buckley for high school. They had shit.
Yeah, Buckley,
They
bro.
have shit.
You lucky you even got a book,
Hey,
my nigga.
real talk.
You was
Yeah.
lucky you even got a book.
It was like y'all two shared. Like,
yo, real shit. There ain't enough books for y'all niggas. Hey,
You feel
read
me?
that shit. I don't know.
oh,
That's how it was middle school, man. Batchelder was like that. Maria Sanchez was like that for me, elementary. It was crazy. Classical was the one I got kicked out from.
Yeah.
Classical, man. Classical even taught Latin.
You wanna say why you got kicked out?
You
don't have to.
No. So I fought some dude, bro. Home was somebody I was close with,
gave him
and
the beats.
we went from middle school to high school, and then homeboy he started being cool with some other niggas, and then them niggas started clowning me, like trying to bully me. So that's when cook I had to cook. I started roasting all these niggas, roasting all these niggas. So I kept cooking and cooking. Actually, one of the niggas that he's cool with is actually like one of my closest friends. He went to the military and shit. Like that's my boy. I just recently linked his ass, man. Shout out to Chael. That nigga's funny as hell, bro. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy how life is. You know what I'm saying?
That shit is.
But I did break home nose. So I broke home nose, bro. He basically was like, "Yo, I'm about to hit you with a lunch tray," and I'm like, "All right, bet, nigga. That's a weapon, nigga. like that ain't fist, like nigga. We was talking about we went from slap boxing to
hard plastic.
that's some John Wick shit.
That shit hurt.
like a plate, nigga. Like I'm like okay, like yo, shit. Like bring out the barbed wire. Like why? What do you do that, bro? Like you can't fight, nigga.
No,
So,
niggas can't.
Yeah, it's real.
You know how I don't know if y'all school was like that. That like you went into the lunchroom, and the entrance was like the entrance you went in through, and then the exit was another door.
Okay.
Like I don't know if y'all went through out through the same exit. So how my lunchroom was, it was like you going through one door, and then the next wave was already exiting.
Yeah.
Through the other doors.
Okay.
So then we would come in.
Right.
Yeah, he was coming out through the exit door. I waited for that nigga before my wave. I was just waiting, nigga. Everybody was like, "Yo, you about to fight this nigga? You about to fight this nigga Philip? You about to fight?" I was like,
Yes.
"Yeah, literally." I'm like, "Yes,
I am.
Look, yo, that ass. I was insane shit." And then this dude named Aaron, bro. He was the quietest hood nigga ever, bro. Like, you ever met one of them hood?
You gotta be.
Yo, those are
Stay
niggas you
clear
got to
of.
be aware from because they don't say shit, but when the time is right. They pop off and they really did crash outs, low key.
Yeah, you're right.
They really did crash outs on the low.
Those
he pushed me, bro. He pushed me, and I was like, this is my opportunity because if not, he gonna hit me. So I cocked him, boom.
Hey, yo, I never understood that shit. I never understood like, yo, like we gotta be faced. No, I'm not gonna let you get that close.
No,
I
bro.
ain't never gonna let you get that close.
Never.
We're not getting into a shoving match or anything. You get close enough, bro. I'm throwing. That's
You
it.
know how I know I was
That's
winning?
it.
That nigga did the he tried to punch
The
me like
wind
that.
up?
He the wind up. I was like, I had that nigga in the headlock. He
He
was,
was Popeye.
yeah,
Sailor.
all right. All that spinach came out that nigga. Fuck going on.
Just came right out that
Nah,
motherfucker.
bro. It's funny, I had a Jamaican vice principal, and she's like, why would you do that? And I'm like, yo, chill. She was a sweetheart, man. Shout out to Miss Gordon, man. Miss Gordon, she was just like, I want you to see you do good, but you don't understand.
Should have told Miss Gordon. Miss Gordon, you ain't seen
With
him
Jamaican,
wind
I
that
feel like
punch up. You ain't seen him wind it up.
she did not give a fuck. She's like, yo, I'm about to get your ass kicked out.
Why is there always a Jamaican Mrs. Gordon? There's always a Jamaican Miss Gordon.
You probably had the same one,
bro. You
short and chubby.
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you. Ours was shaped right. Ours was shaped right. She was security, and she definitely would be chilling with niggas at lunchtime. At lunchtime. But everything, just a bunch of high school niggas lined up trying to get her attention. Like, boy, if you don't get your ass out of here.
For real, before I drop your ass.
Oh, Bobby,
security shit.
Right.
Shit, man.
Miss Gordon, just take a chance. Just take a chance.
Just take a chance. If you're watching this now.
Miss Gordon. Oh, shit, bro.
Hey, yo, since we talking about fighting, man, like, let's talk a little bit about your boy Jake Paul.
My boy. That is not my boy, not one bit.
And Mike Tyson.
Yeah, I really had the
that's my boy.
I really
Jake
had.
Paul, that's my guy.
Nah, I can't, bro. I can't. El Gallo.
Bro, look, I
can't,
respect what he's done for Puerto Rico, bro. He's gone. He's done his things, bro. He shows mad love to the Puerto Ricans. I ain't even mad at that whatsoever. He wants to be El Gallo, El Blanco, whatever the fuck he want to be.
Hey, bro, when you living there and you trying to get their bread, of course you going to be showing them love. Like that, hey, bro. Hey, listen, I respect the grind. Listen, I respect the hustling mentality of Jake. Go ahead, do your thing. I respect how him and his brother did his thing. I would love to do that with my brother. That's dope. You know what I'm saying? But I don't respect the amount of times that this nigga has been boxing, bro. You cannot tell me this shit is not rigged. Like, this is what I'm saying.
The longer it goes, it can't be rigged.
This is why I feel like this is all scripted, bro. This shit is scripted.
Show me the contract.
Show
me the contract.
Listen, the longer it goes on, the less we can say.
The way Mike slapped the shit out of him, bro. And we saw that was the real Mike right there. That was the real Mike we saw slap the shit out of Jake.
Yo, but it's
like, bro, Mike, all them training videos we saw.
But I mean,
where was the
training? Listen,
where was that?
The training is the easy part. When somebody start punching your face, then you gonna see how you really fight.
Hell no.
Listen, we gotta come to the realization. Yo, Mike was 60 years old, bro. Like,
but Mike also was battling. Like, honestly, bro, I feel like
60-year-old.
You can't beat Father Time. No, don't get it twisted. He's strong. He looks strong. He hung in there.
But definitely, we see that what boxing has done that.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm glad we got to see that.
I think that's more than the boxing. I think that's the drugs. That's all the bullshit. That's the tigers, the fucking tiger blood. That's all that shit, bro. No, I'm telling you. Listen, shout out.
You think it's the shroomies?
The tattoo, nigga. We lost Mike, bro.
Nah, bro, but also like the loss of his daughter. Like, there's been a lot of stuff.
It's a lot.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'm glad we got to see that. Like, I feel like it was a good exhibition as far as like seeing like a younger generation of somebody being like who's like up there, you know, doing their thing, and then you got Mike. Like, it was good for entertainment. For sure. You know,
so you think it was rigged?
100%, bro. They've been rigged since the beginning.
Oh shit.
Talk to me. Give me an
Jake
explanation.
Paul is a cash cow. I mean, that's one of the biggest businesses in entertainment right now. Is Jake Paul and his brother. You feel me? And I'd salute the young boys. You know, get it how you live it. You feel me? Like, at the end of the day, you changing your family's lives through all this. Right. But as far as the integrity of boxing go, feel me? I'm not gonna sit here. You can't, bro. I don't know. I struggle to accept it because it just seems too well scripted.
Right.
You know what I mean? From the jump, Ben Askren, Nate Diaz, like all of these dudes, man. Like, come on, bro.
Like, yo, put him in the ring with Tank, yo.
But he'll never get that. He'll never get that fight, and I don't think he even wants that fight.
Cause he's gonna lose.
But that's the thing I keep saying is, like, if you see the people he's fighting, bro, like, either they're old and they're past their prime, or they were never real like boxing guys, right? Like Ben Askren, he was a grappler. He was never a boxer. Even this dude Tyron Woodley, even though I thought he was a beast, right? Like, he was more of a, yo, I'm gonna get you on the ground and like that. You know what I mean? So he knows how to pick and choose his fights. You know how fucked up the world is? I truthfully believe that he's just like bringing a contract like, yo, bro, listen, just be in the ring there, hold yourself up. If you can hold yourself against me, you don't get knocked out, you get $21 million now.
That's the thing, bro.
Like, I like tough. 21 mil. You getting knocked out? You getting knocked out for 21 million?
Go in there. I go in there for 21 million. Put me in there with Floyd. I'll do it.
Fuck it.
I'll do it. No, put me in there with 20 million. Put me in there with Floyd.
I'll fight a gorilla, nigga.
My pride want to say no, but 21 mil change a nigga life. So
I will go in there with Floyd and I'll be swinging for the fences on
money
these
team,
dudes, bro.
niggas like money team, money team.
Bro, I'm not holding shit back, bro. The quicker I get knocked out, the quicker I get my money. Fuck that shit.
But what if you win,
that's
nigga?
That's the shit.
What if you
win?
win? That's crazy.
But what we keep seeing is all these whispers that the clause in the contracts is saying you can't knock him out. Feel me? And that's what I keep hearing. Like every time he fights somebody, like that's what's coming up on social media and stuff. I don't know how true it is, but like it's like all good jokes contain true shit. You know what I mean? Like,
right. Hey, the truth will come out eventually.
So y'all think the contract? So then you thinking what? They're signing NDAs, like saying that they can't speak on what's on the contract. They have to like keep it in. Like
for 21 mil, you talking?
Probably.
You would think
21 mil. You talking?
After all these fights, you don't think something would have slipped out? We would have got a copy of something. See, somebody would have said
21
something.
mil. They said, "Shut the fuck up, nigga."
Like, who can?
Shut up.
Like, you can even leak it and just say it wasn't you. You could just be like, "All right, man, I'm gonna take the contract, leak it, and they'll never know that it came from me." If they wanted to.
But the liabilities
of them spinning back
involved with I don't know, man.
21 mil can cost you your life, nigga.
So Tommy, was it the Fury? Is his name Tommy? Was it Tommy or was it the other one? It was Tommy Fury.
Oh, okay.
He was so he was just the only one who was just not down to sign the contract.
Who was Tyson?
He was the younger brother of Tommy Fury. What Tommy was the younger one of what is it? I can't remember. It was Tommy or Fury, whatever. Tyson's the older one. Tommy's the little one. So he lost to the little brother. So he was just like the only one who didn't want to sign the contract.
Listen, man, you just said he pick his fights well, you know. So he probably pick his business partners even better.
For sure.
I think for us that was kind of just like him showing like, look, like I'm not over here like playing games. Like if I lose, I lose. Now, yes, the rest of the fights, yeah, for sure. Like
come on, bro.
You can't tell me he wasn't the favorite.
I never seen Mike bite his glove, bro. I think that was him holding the fuck back because he was about to fuck up Jake. Like
I couldn't even watch it after the third round. I was like, I'm going back to this reception.
I feel like that was just he was saving Jake like, an earlobe, nigga.
He was like, I was gonna fucking kill him.
I don't know, bro.
I'm gonna fucking kill you, Jake.
But after the fight, you ain't seen how like what is
that was OD though.
Tyson
what they did,
speak,
bro.
Though.
They want to like show that other shit though.
It.
That was bugged out, bro. That was violation.
Which one?
Them showing like his bottom and shit.
Oh,
like,
you mean him wearing a jockstrap? Hey, if he would have worn a jockstrap to the fight, he would have won.
Yo,
that's crazy work.
Bro, Tyson with a jockstrap, I wouldn't even fight him.
That was OD
like,
though. That
Tyson,
was like,
what you trying to do?
Like,
trying to fight me? Or you trying to
bro?
Like, get the fuck out of here.
And it's just like the type of comments that niggas say. Niggas saying like if Diddy was there, like he would have been lit. Like, come on, bro. That's guy.
Diddy would have been in the locker room.
Come on, man.
With some Johnson and Johnson.
yo, that's violation.
Yo, Mike, I got you,
bro.
big dog. I got you.
Yeah,
no chafing in my house.
That's my whole thing, bro. Think about all the jokes and commentary associated with these exhibitions,
right?
You know, and like how so many boxers wouldn't stand for this. You know, it's just
right.
like to them, I feel like it genuinely is a mockery
for sure
of the sport and the craft that they've worked on their 100%. Whole life. You know, but
I hear you, Dre, but I think of
though.
it like this, right? Like, yeah, like we like to do the memes, but we do that with regular boxing too. And not only that, I think the fighters do, like, you know, the fighters who aren't Jake Paul and Tyson, they do a good job of making this shit a fucking a mockery themselves. You know what I mean? Like, looking back to even Floyd pulling, you know, roosters out of cages during stare downs. Like,
that was crazy.
It's always been a game, bro. It's always been like, yo, like, let's see who can clown the most. So I don't take offense to it. Like I said, it's all jokes. And Tyson, nobody told you to walk around that jockstrap knowing there's cameras in there. Nigga. You did that shit to yourself.
That is a good point.
Hey,
like, I got love for Mike. And I listen, before the fight, I was like, yo, Tyson.
He said, I'm not wearing that shit.
Day go fuck this dude up. I seen him in a jockstrap. I said, fuck.
Nah, but but you know what? At the end of the day, I feel like even though we didn't, you know, see what we actually wanted, I feel like we still got to see the two Mexican dudes go at it, and I feel like that was a good exhibition as far as the sport.
For
like,
sure.
Not one of them. They both like almost knocked each other out multiple times, and they not one time, bro. There was a point that these dudes was like punching each other and just like dead ass looking into each other's eyes. And then it was like, all right, time. They're like, damn, these motherfuckers really fight. These warriors out here, bro. They're fucking warriors. And then the two shorties.
Yeah,
Serrano
Katie Taylor, you a thief. Let's just start with that. You a fucking thief, bitch. Stop leading with that big ass head. Like, come on.
Here spamming skull bash like you a fucking Pokemon.
Serrano, man. Serrano got that, bro. She got cheated out for his shit.
Sure,
Both times, bro, because she was putting in work. Like, I knew that the first match when I saw that shit, she had Shorty doing the stanky leg. Like, what is going on, bro? Like, you know you lost if you fighting and you throwing punches like crazy. You don't know where you don't know where the motherfucker at. You just throwing shit.
If your lower half is crip walking and your top half still, like,
you fucked up. You lost.
You're done.
You're done. You lost. Right. You lost. So it's fucked up, man.
Oh man, that's
yo, Dre. Yo, real quick, bro. Let them know where your next shows is coming through, bro. Let them know. Let them know where what's your lineup looking like, bro. Huh? What other ones?
Which one?
Better than Jake Tyson.
Oh, for sure. Yo, hey, my boy Dre got the blues. Could put on a show. I've seen my brother live. Yo, do not miss this shit. This shit is a vibe.
Hopefully soon I can get back into kind of presenting some of these shows and experiences myself. Because I do want to get more engaged in the community and as far as a organizer type of role. But right now, I got a lot coming up, man. This coming Thursday, I'm gonna be over at Art Street with my brother Dwayne Keith project.
Oh, shit.
Shout out to Dwayne Keith.
Yeah, shout out, bro, Dwayne Keith. I gotta have bro through here sometime, man. For
sure,
real.
for sure.
He's on my list.
Yeah,
he's
man.
on my list. Shout out to Dwayne, man.
One of the brightest minds and most gifted musicians Connecticut has ever produced. I advise everybody to look up Dwayne Keith if you're not familiar. That's really family. And my boy Gene June is on that bill as well. Also family. Shavarda, she gonna be spinning the ones and twos. So if y'all free on Thursday night, definitely come out. On the 23rd, we got the Campfire.
Shout out to Coast,
East
man.
Coast. Reggie Blue, Joey Bats, Aramis, Wave, Stone Jones. A lot of family gonna be in the building that night. I'm really excited about that one as well. We're gonna be in Bristol for that. Jesus, what we got? The 22nd, actually, the day before. I'm at CCSU.
I hope y'all writing this motherfucker down.
Working.
I'm at CCSU, and that show is open to the public. So by all means, come enjoy some of the local talent. They asked me to come through, do my thing, add a little bit of flair to the bill. So we're gonna be out there. I know Trishawn is rocking that one with me.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Voice of an Angel. If y'all don't know Trishawn, you gotta get
shout out to
familiar.
Trish, man. That's somebody else that I got on my list too that I would love to bring out here, man.
And then I think on on the 30th, we actually gonna be at Airport Road over at Warehouse 860.
Shout out to Warehouse.
That's gonna be a good show, man. The Underdog Series, brought to you by 2-4 and the homies. I'm gonna be rocking that one with Sholey, Fuego Bass,
Shout out to
Young
Sholey.
Spade, Frank Forfeit,
Yeah,
a few other
Frank.
heads,
Shout out to
Snacks,
Frank.
Giggity, yeah.
Yep,
Shout out to
Frank.
everybody.
A lot of talent,
Four
man.
Fifth been on the
Hell
podcast
yeah,
before.
man. Y'all
Shout
be-
out to him, man.
Yeah,
lot
man.
going on in Connecticut right now, man. People got to get
Frank
familiar,
family,
get
man. I don't know
involved.
if you know, man.
I think we did.
Yeah,
we
Frank
spoke
family,
a little bit.
man. That's
Yeah,
fam, bro. That's so
for
you know
sure.
the music runs deep. You know what I mean? Respect. We got all talented brothers out here for real,
Hey, so
man.
please, man, if y'all out there, check my guy out. Like I said, just rewind the video, all the spots. As a matter of fact, we'll leave it in the description so you guys know where to go, the dates, and all that good stuff.
Facts, yeah.
Please check them out, bro. Like I said, music's amazing. Like I said, you guys will not be disappointed for sure.
For sure.
So
man.
to move on a little bit, since we were speaking a little bit about that, I don't know if you guys keep up too much with it, but did you guys kind of see what happened with Lil Yachty when he dropped that new shoe? He was a little upset because they kind of went in on his shoe. They weren't a big fan of it. There was this one guy on social media who kind of went in on the shoe, called it whack, and then they actually met at ComplexCon, and he kind of went in on him. So I say that to say this: is hate always hate? Or is there a level of criticism where it's like, listen, if they don't like it and they want to explain why, it's cool? Or is it just one of those things where like, yo, bro, if you hate it, don't speak on it. If you do speak on it, you're hating.
I definitely think there's a level of criticism that anybody should be open to listening to and accepting from others, for sure. You know, context definitely will help, right? Because who is this guy? What does he know? What has he done? You know, if he's somebody that's a figure in the fashion world and very passionate about making sneakers.
So from what I learned is he does have a bit of a following. He does. I think that's his thing. He does review sneakers. That's what he does. Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, for what it's worth, man, like one thing I know one of my big homies always told me as far as my art goes is once you put it out there in the world, it ain't yours.
That's very true. That's very true.
People take it, they do with it as they please. They develop their own opinions and experiences around whatever your creation was, right? So in this consumer market, the moment you drop a shoe, you are completely open to criticism, you know, because them shits could be fly as all hell and people get them and they're not comfortable.
Right.
Feel me? Like they're going to talk about that. Right. Feel me? So these are things that for what it's worth, if I was Lil Yachty, I'd be taking notes. Right. You know, granted, there is a level of hate that comes off as disrespect. Right. I mean, so it's all about what you say, when you say it, how you say it. Right. You know, but I personally am somebody that like my favorite people at times be the ones I disagree with.
Right.
You know,
I respect that.
The people who always agree with me and say yes and hype up everything I do. Feel me? As much as I may appreciate support, you know, and it feels good, it's not helping me grow, you know. You're not evolving. And hone my craft.
Right. I think that's why, you know, aside from like, you know, everything else, I think that's why I've always told you this. This is why me and you got a really solid friendship because we've been okay with the criticism. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to be like, yo, bro, I love that track, bro. That shit was fire. But yo, bro, when you go back in there, just tweak this up. You know what I'm saying? And it's nothing you like as an artist, especially as a human being, you shouldn't look at criticism as something bad. If they love you, they will tell you the truth. You know, if they care for you, they really fuck with you, your friends are gonna tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, if they just yesing you, these niggas don't fuck with you. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I've, you know, leveled it out. I'm like, damn, okay, bro wanna see me up because he really care about my craft. And you know what I'm saying? That's important to have around you. You know what I'm saying? It's good that you know what I'm saying, you seeing that too, bro.
Absolutely. And I believe Lil Yachty's someone to be a very creative and talented.
For sure, 100%.
Absolutely,
100%. But the shoe was garbage. Like, let's be real.
Was it?
It was trash, bro. It was a pair of Air Force Ones, bro. It just literally, bro, like keep it a buck. I'm gonna be 100.
He
like,
put a logo on it.
He just put a logo. He just switched it up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we seen this shit too many times. Babes done changed. You know what I'm saying? Got the Air Force One look, and you know what I'm saying? What's another one? Is it KYs with the Thunderbolts on them?
I was gonna say the joints that Ian Connor did.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like I said,
you know what I'm saying? You
know what I mean? Sneakers is tough because I feel like right now we in a time where sneakers they're really dying down as far as like the hype around them, just like people actually going out and trying to get them. Like people are like really shifting more toward like a more lifestyle shoe, something they can just get. You know what I mean? Before
my feet hurt. Like,
no, but listen, that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of times, and I got this is like I said, I'm a sneakerhead. I love sneakers, but a lot of Jordans are not super comfortable to have on all day.
I love me some ones, but nigga, my pinky toe be hurting, nigga.
Right. Damn. So I feel like we in a different time. And if you're again, like you said, if you're gonna come with something, you gotta come with something different. Right. You put some blue on the sneaker and a logo, and you think I'm about to go crazy for that?
Nah,
shit? You out your goddamn mind.
Real shit. And then on top of it, he put Concrete Boys. Like, bro, we publicly have seen your team technically crumble.
You think that's part of it? You think that's part of why maybe like it was not as well received? Because I mean, he got a lot of criticism for the way he been treating his people. It's kind of like that.
It's Brandon, bro. As an artist, bro, you about to drop something and your team isn't structured. Like, bro, this shit gonna collapse, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got a solid team. Like, maybe at some point, I'm gonna use this as an example. Like Drake with OVO, nigga. Nigga, nobody's buying OVO, nigga. That shit, like right now, nobody's buying OVO no more, bro. Like his the 12.
He knows somebody wearing it as we record this. He just left from chilling with the nigga.
Oh shit! You're like, damn. He's like,
OVO socks.
Oh, I ain't gonna hold you. I will cop some Nocta though. Some
but that's straight. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying like the owl gear.
Yeah,
not the owl gear. Like,
I mean, with everything, I think it's had its time. I think it had its time.
I've bought OVO shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but it's all about brand identity. Because even with that, you know, the time that it had, you know, there was probably a period in time where, you know, Drake and his brand was it was cooler.
Right,
it was
right,
more
right.
For sure,
favorable.
for sure, for sure.
You know what
for
I
sure.
mean? So
So it was
it's
like Obey and Dope, and then like back in the day, niggas,
sometimes,
Supreme,
bro.
and-
Sometimes you gotta read the room. Right now
Hey,
might not have
facts.
been the time to put Concrete Boys on the shoot.
So
You
True.
know what I mean? Like
True.
because the Concrete Boys stock ain't too high.
right,
So
it's facts.
that's why I always
He
say
should have just dropped them for him.
I think, and it's just me, right? And this is a little piece of nugget I'm gonna give you guys out there. I feel like, especially if you are an artist or somebody in the public eye, I feel like if you're going to do some sort of brand, it needs to be branded in a way where it's its own thing. Because what happens is, like, I feel like everything you do becomes what the brand did. And like you said, like, so when your stock is low, guess what? The brand stock is low.
Right.
So I always feel like, I understand it's always like, you know, you want to be part of everything, but sometimes you have to separate yourself enough
Right.
to where it can flourish as its own thing. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So with Yachty, listen, hate is not just hate. It's criticism. I have a podcast. I say shit. I make fun of people all the time. I know at some point, like I said, you know, when the podcast blows up, there are going to be certain people I can't get on the show, right? Because
No,
they're
for
going to be
sure,
upset
for
about
sure.
the shit I said. And hey,
for facts.
it is what it is, bro. It's fun. It's a podcast. Sometimes people are going to say things. Listen, you got to take the criticism and be like, all right, cool. Let me jump
Let me
back,
go back
in
to
the
the
lab,
drawing
right.
board and
let me
figure
give
it
you
out.
guys something to
Real
speak
shit.
about. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
So
Facts.
I felt like maybe he was just feeling a lot of fatigue because he had a lot, like you said, the Concrete Boys fucking fell apart. You know, pretty much his whole thing lately has been falling apart. You know what I
Right.
mean? So like, I feel like he's just been very much like in the media. That's another thing, man. You can't let the people in the media dictate how you feel or what you thinking at the moment.
Yeah. It's
So for sure.
that's just like the wiki shit. Motherfuckers
Yeah.
niggas be trying to edit the media.
Niggas
and
trying to
push that shit out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You gotta let that shit rock, bro. Like I said, like look at my boy Drake, man. He don't give a shit about what's going on in the media. He's somewhere in the cakes and
That
turks.
nigga,
He in cakes and turks right now.
That nigga skinny as fuck right
Shit.
now, bro.
This nigga
That nigga
sick.
stressing.
This the Ozempic.
Bro.
Yeah, hell no, bro.
On the beach painting his nails right now.
That's a clone right there. That's what we looking at. Bring back Take Care Drake.
Don't take no fucking bullets.
Yo, what's the fuck going on?
They had one on ice and just defrosted it real quick.
Yo, oh God, bring the other Drake out. We
Bro,
we don't like this
12 of
one.
them
He's not
lined up in
listening.
the room.
He's not listening. So
Oh shit! They said bring,
Yo,
bring
so-
Dominican Drake back.
yeah,
man.
Oh, shit. Bad Bunny. We want the Bad Bunny Drake. You know, he understood the mission. Question, bro. Dead or alive? 3 artists that you would want to work with.
3 artists that I would want to work with, dead or alive. Ooh. Okay. At the top of that list is Marvin Gaye.
Woo.
Marvin Gaye. I don't know, like just a lot of my. I've always in a way tried to model myself after him. You know, the better parts,
Right.
of course. You know what I mean? The more redeeming qualities.
Right.
Of
But
course.
listen,
Feel me?
you got to keep it to the music, man. Because like I said, sometimes the people, the artist, you gotta subtract the person from the art. Sometimes,
Right,
yeah.
Bro,
right.
I'm a firm believer that you have to separate the art
have
and the
to,
artist
yeah.
because if we didn't, it really wouldn't be much for us to consume.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
we are all human and we
Yeah.
are all subject to mistakes or whatever our nature is. Feel
Right,
me?
right,
And
right.
the truth is, not everybody is somebody you'd want to hang out with.
Right. Free
Absolutely,
Tory, yeah.
100. Shit, shout out somebody named Tory. Dance, bitch, dance.
Oh shit, yeah. Oh
But
shit.
su-
We do not
super-
condone violence or
super-
women betrayal. None of that.
Super soulful though,
We do
Marvin Gaye.
condone good
Super
music.
soulful.
Yeah, facts. Yeah,
Super
so-
soulful,
yo,
super
that's
soulful.
fine. Hell yeah.
Yeah, Marvin Gaye is somebody I really have come to respect just for his imprint and just the music culturally. You know, even how he's still one of the most sampled artists to this day.
For sure, bro.
He
In
was
all
very suave,
genres.
smooth, swaggy,
Real shit.
You know, well composed, man.
On
for the
all
most part, so
genres too, man. That whole,
Yeah,
he's been
bro.
spinning on everything.
I'm a huge Marvin Gaye fan, so that's definitely somebody I'd like to work with. 2, Jay Dilla. Jay Dilla, that's my favorite producer
oh, shit.
ever. Yeah, man. That whole like just Soul Aquarians era and just like the way like what we know as neo soul music today
Right.
is essentially just R&B made by Jay Dilla.
Right.
And then fast forward, beats inspired by the R&B that was made by Jay Dilla. At the root of it, bro, that was all him, you know. So I'm
Shout
a
out to
huge
Jay
Dilla
Dilla,
fan, man. That frequency really resonated with me just growing up, and like even as an adult, you know, I listen to his beat tapes all the time. To the point that like I have so much respect for some of my favorite joints by him that I refuse to rap on them. You know, like I
Right,
don't
'cause
want
you
to
got so
muddy
much
it up.
respect
He did
for
it
it.
perfect
Right,
without
right,
me. You
right.
know, but that's somebody I would have loved to connect with and build with, for sure. And I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you two more if that's okay.
That's
Two
okay.
more
No,
if that's
absolutely,
okay.
absolutely.
Because there's one person I have to say. I absolutely have to say Mac Miller.
Ooh,
Yo, shout out to Mac Miller, bro.
that's
Shout out to
crazy,
Mac
bro.
Miller, bro.
Listen, bro.
That's crazy.
I still
Oh,
remember
shit,
listening to
look,
Mac
look,
Miller, bro.
look.
Got it on me, bro.
Yes,
I'm a
sir.
huge Mac Miller fan. Always have been since like 2008, bro. We grew up with him. Feel me? People in our age bracket, we kind of grew up with him. Feel me? So we got to see, what I believe to be one of the most creative, just minds in music, just develop and grow and reinvent himself over and over with every project he did. He was free. Like, he was somebody that really left it all in the music. I got a lot of inspiration from him. I think my love for, like just live music and live ensembles and such, and the reason I try to involve so much live music into my performances came from the first time I ever saw him in concert back in 2013.
Right.
So, he had the internet backing him up.
For sure. And the
but
internet's hard.
OD, bro.
Super hard.
Yeah. Last one, and I'll be quick. No Name, feel me? Just because I think No Name has one of the most incredible pens in the game and is very, very underrated on a popular level, which I think she likes. Feel me? I don't think she want to be in the mainstream gaze just because of who she is as a person, but I think she's incredible, and I would love to work with her. For real.
Shout out to all these artists, man. I hope y'all can work with my boy, man. Besides, obviously, the ones that passed, but rest in peace, Mac, man. You're absolutely right,
rest
though,
in peace,
bro.
man.
Real shit,
Rest in
bro.
peace, man. Take over the world.
Yo,
Some
'cause,
Donald Trump
dope
shit. He was
knuckleheads.
right.
Yo, hey.
He was right.
Hey, and it's crazy how shit is, though, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, this is why I be like, in my head, I'm like, yo, bro, it's like low key, like, some of the artists that have passed, low key, have already been. They already knew the shit that was happening.
Yeah.
Like, it's low key.
It's like they had a
like,
crystal ball.
yo,
It's
it's crazy, yo. It's low key sick, bro. Like, we don't know what the power of the tongue does as artists.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
bro.
Like,
There's a
I
lot
be
of
spinning back,
examples of that.
like, I listen to my old shit, and I be like, I went through that, like, as like now, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I was like, how the fuck did that? Like, it's just crazy.
Dre, I want to play a game with you, bro. So I got 4 quick topics. I'm gonna get them to kind of rapid fire.
Word.
So I want you to just tell me what your reaction is to it. You know what I mean? If you want to dive in deep, go ahead, dive deep. If you want to just like laugh about it a little bit, because some of them can be a little funny. All right.
Right.
So the first one is, man says, all right, that if you put women on a pedestal, they will step on you every time.
That's not true. That's not true. I think the things we love and the people we love deserve to be celebrated. And if you love the right thing, it'll celebrate you back. I'm a firm believer that just like, unions and relationships, they 100 out 50-50. So when I think of my ideal woman, it's somebody that I want to lift up and celebrate in that way at all times. And if I'm not doing that, then she probably ain't the one for me, respectfully.
She ain't the one.
Next one is, how do you feel about any sort of professional athlete, singer, rapper, whatever the case is, dating porn stars?
Yo, turn up, bro. I'm with all that shit. I love the sex workers, gang. Nah, nigga, listen. My homies know I love the sex workers. Feel me? We here for a good time, not a long time. Feel me? I like people who don't. I like people who don't hide who they are. Who don't hide behind these social constructs and such. It's like, listen, this is who I am. Take it or leave it.
That's that.
Feel me? And if I leave it, I probably won't have as much fun tonight.
That's
You
true.
feel me?
That's true.
So,
All right.
Hey,
who
fact.
love the sex workers?
Shout out to the sex workers. Hey, reports say Diddy is running the prisons.
I think that was just the natural progression of things. like kick a weirdo, but at the end of the day, he was still a boss. You feel me? So
Think he snuck in a bottle of Johnson & Johnson and just went ham in
hey,
there.
that nigga gonna get
Sliding
shit
between the
off.
bars and shit.
He gonna get shit off one way or another, man. I just
Crazy,
don't want
yeah.
to be there to see it.
Yo,
That boy was like, give me your
shit.
cornbread, boy.
Yo, niggas saying that Diddy and R. Kelly making a best performance out there.
Boy, out here handing out some weird apple juice. They'll be like, yo, the apple juice was
I don't
fizzing,
know,
bro. I don't know
bro.
what was in
Why
that
is
shit.
apple juice so warm? This shit is room
Yo, he said straight from the engine, yeah.
He said, don't get no more fresher than this, bro.
Straight from the engine room, yeah.
Diddy a wild boy.
Yeah, man. Shit gonna look spooky, man. Free Tory, man.
Free
Yeah,
tour.
free tour.
Free tour.
Hey,
Keep Diddy in there.
Last one is LaMelo Ball from the Charlotte Hornets gets fined $100,000 for saying no homo on TV. It was
Get the fuck. All right. Nah, bro, I ain't with that.
bro. He got
I
fined
ain't with that.
$100K because he said no homo. I think he said something like, "Yo," he's like, yeah, like he
I
was
would've
saying
got
something about
fined
the
hella
play. He was
times.
like, "Yo,
Bro.
he said we was loading up no homo," and they fined him $100K.
Listen, bro, I don't think everything in the world is meant for the opinions of everyone, right? Some shit is cultural, bro. Some shit has to do with where we come from and how we was raised. And if you don't get it, you don't get it. That's fine. You don't see me giving a bunch of opinions on how homosexuals or just people of the LGBTQ plus community live. And I have a ton of lesbian, gay, even trans friends, bro. Feel me? We don't have to get into it, but I'm an ally for sure. Feel me? But as far as something like no homo, like, dog, we came up with our own language. Feel me? Like, don't.
Like, niggas is saying no Diddy now.
Stop giving opinions on shit y'all don't know.
Like, what if you said no Diddy? He would have got fined too.
You gotta be careful.
That
No
shit
Diddy,
corny.
man. Christian might pop through that door. Trying to get revenge for his pops, bro.
Yo, shit. Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
Watch out.
you're right.
Yo, y'all think King Combs could fight?
Nah.
Probably not.
Hell nah.
Boy been
bro.
shut to his whole life. He about to get the brakes beat off him.
Probably,
Word that.
probably not, bro. He has not spent a
But if he
day in
shows up
Harlem.
with the baby oil, I ain't fighting him.
Nah, yeah, real shit.
If he shows up with the Johnson & Johnson,
That shit gonna be all over his face and shit. You gonna be like, every punch
Be
gonna
like,
fly
my
off.
bad.
Try me.
You gonna be like, this
Freak-ass boy.
motherfucker slippery, man.
I can't get a hit on him.
Hey, man, listen, we could do this shit for hours, man, and I really wish we had more time. I gotta cut it there, okay? But please leave some comments, like, subscribe.
Yes, sir.
Please, so we can get him back on the podcast for part 2.
Yes, sir.
Like I said, man, please, on my left, please let them know where they can find you.
Yo, LORDCOOKZ. I already know where to find me.
And on my right, please let them know where they can find you.
Yes, sir. That's Dregottheblues. DREGOTTHEBLUES.
Yes,
That's
sir.
Spotify, Apple, Instagram, everywhere you look for people at.
Oh, shit.
And don't look for me. You won't find me. This has been G, No Handouts Podcast, most toxic podcast on the internet. And we out.
Yeah.